What's going on, everybody? Hopefully the reception will stay long enough to have a decent stream. That's the plan. Oh my lord. It's, well, shaking, shaking, shaking. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm driving. So, what am I doing? Haven't gotten work in the last couple days. I have a big job on Friday, so it kind of evens out. Tomorrow, actually. That one, I don't know how I feel about it. It's just a big job, so I should be able to get done on my own. It's listed for 10 hours, probably take me 8. So, we shall see. Aside from that, doing pretty good, you know me. A couple jobs came through. It's weird, all the same day jobs that I've been getting are all bogus. People don't understand it's like, you need something done right now today, so you kind of look online and then TaskRabbit comes up, and then you can go through the motions of hiring someone same day, and the thing that you need, you're not really sure because it's a brand new platform, so you select whatever. So a couple of people that reached out today, I wanted to help, but like for example, the pay was off. Like this one lady, she wanted me to do a whole bunch of stuff around the house, plus pick up and move a couch from one location to another. Oh, it's just 4 miles down the road. It's like, you say that, but that turns into an event. I was like, I don't have a truck, so I can't help you with the couch. As for everything else, these are all different categories. I mean, she needed some plumbing work, she needed electrical work, and it's like, number one, I don't do plumbing. This is under home repairs, but that's, installation of a ceiling fan. That's electrical, all right. If at any point you're dealing with wires, that's electrical. So it's not just a standard home repair. Okay, home repair is a really weird category because you can oftentimes get some really cool stuff from it, but too often people lump up all these different things under one category because for me it's a cheaper category. Maybe I should just raise the rate on it, and but electrical is the way that it is because there's more experience involved, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know, man. So I'm just kind of rolling with it right now. But anyway, so what I'm doing today is I'm self-editing Shelter. I've done 2 chapters, 1 chapter yesterday, which the first chapter in the book is actually pretty long. And that's something I've been doing. I've been kind of going back and forth, like, man, is the first chapter any good? And I'm kind of biased because I wrote it, so I don't know. I really do need someone to read it, but I don't really know anyone that will. Everyone that wants to read the book, they want to read the completed version of the book. No one wants to read a chapter here or a chapter there. So I don't really have anyone for feedback, which is kind of rough. So I've kind of gone online. I've looked at YouTube videos of other authors and advice, and I've looked through different checklists and stuff, and for the most part, like, I'm hitting all the stuff. I think if anything, I guess like the first chapter is to an extent a lore dump, but it's not like, the thing about it is the reason why I'm keeping it the way that it is because it's not like irrelevant. It's all relevant information that pertains to the main character in their current situation. So it's not like this crazy history that's that doesn't need to be said. It does, because it's weird talking about it to people that haven't read it. So, and obviously I'm talking to no one right now, but I don't know. I'm just in a shit. So, and the way that we're doing the self-edit for Shelter, I want it done. Well, I'm only doing the first 15 chapters. The first half of the book is going to be released this year. The second half of the book is going to be released by my birthday, so February. So splitting it up into 2 parts because the added polish from a professional editor would be extremely nice. But I got to be honest, and I got with myself, and I have to be realistic. I'm not going to meet the cutoff for a professional editor. So for the Kickstarter campaign, which it sucks. I mean, I'm still getting donations, which is great, but not enough. That's going to propel me. So this is what it is. I need $2,900 more to meet the cutoff. Basically, I've raised enough money so that Kickstarter can take their cut. It's kind of where I'm at. So. Anyway, let me live chat. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm on chapter 4 I'm going through right now, and a lot of these edits pertain to stylistic edits and grammar. So it's kind of the primary thing I'm doing now. So I'm going through every chapter and doing that, and then once that's complete, I'm going to go back again, reread the first 15 chapters, and do any like consistency things, this, that, and the other. So that's kind of where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing. So we'll see how it all pans out. So as long as the book is grammatically okay and there's no errors, as long as the story maintains firm and consistent. Like I've gone through and there were some things in the first couple chapters that I've had to edit, like things that the editor would have picked up on. But these are things that, since I'm doing it on my own, it takes a little while because you got to make sure things are consistent throughout the story. So like in chapter 2, there was a line of dialogue, and well, that's changed. That particular line of dialogue for what that character was referring to, they're no longer referring to that anymore. It's a change that I had made down the road, and I kind of there's going to be a few of those things I expect to see. Consistency, making sure that the story's kind of going the way that it is. It's like, well, you said this before, now it's this. I don't get it. So, one line of dialogue change clears up all confusion. That's basically all I had to do. Because if I would have left that in there, it's a very glaring thing. It's like, wait a minute, you said this earlier. What happened? How come we're doing this now? One sentence, changed one sentence, we're all good to go. I didn't remove it, just changed it to kind of fit. Not kind of, to fit. Anyway, that's kind of where we're at. That's what we're doing. So I'm feeling really good about it. So within a week, it should be done. Hopefully today and Saturday. I'm hoping today to get up to chapter 10 as far as editing goes. I'm on chapter 4 now, which is good. I'm gonna have to spend all the diary entries. I'm leaving those aside. Those are gonna have its own special treatment, but they will be edited as well. It's just that I don't know. There's a couple things I'm thinking of doing with them. The content won't change. It's just gonna be edited and cleaned up. But I don't really want to ruin it. But there are some things I'm planning. Timeline is appropriate for the diary entries, and you guys have no idea what in the world I am talking about. So, yeah, here I am, just driving to Wendy's for the missus, get her some food. And I'm debating if I want to pick up like a chicken sandwich or not. I'm not crazy hungry. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at myself in the mirror earlier. I went to Walmart this morning to get a jacket. A zip up one. And I was in the dressing room just to get a look at myself in the mirror. It's like disgusted with myself. like I really let myself go. You know, I still haven't, like, weight-wise, like, poundage on me. Yeah, it's not a crazy amount. But at the same time, though, I'm not happy with it. So, anyway, here we are at good old Wendy's. Oh my God, what in the fucking world is this bitch doing? Jesus. Learn to drive. Ugh. Alright. So I knew that I was going to be streaming every single day of the Kickstarter. And I tried, for the first like 3, 4, 5 days of the Kickstarter, I was on Twitch about an hour at a time at least. Um, the hardest thing is I just miss the show with people coming on Discord and stuff. I miss that so much. We had a lot of fun. And
hi, welcome to Wendy's.
Hey, can I get a large number 1, a double?
And what's the drink?
Diet Coke.
Okay.
And can I get that with just ketchup, mayonnaise, cheese, and pickles?
Or like mayo, ketchup, pickles, and cheese only, right?
Yeah.
All right, would that be all?
Then can I get a medium frosty, half and half?
Okay.
And that'll be it.
$12.85. Thank you.
I need to eat healthier. 5 and a 10. That should work. Yeah, I just miss the old days of streaming. So streaming from the phone is rough because you're kind of limited for the show that I do. Is what I'm saying. Wendy's is top tier. Wendy's is most definitely top tier. Da, 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 da. Yeah, what's up, Memba? I have a lot of things planned for the future, but the plan for our current reality is to get this book out. So, insane.
Okay, then.
You never told me where you're going to school. Here's the thing about Wendy's, at least this location. They are probably the most unfriendly, which I'm kind of okay with. They're not wasting your time. But at the same time, it is kind of annoying.
Half and half.
Thank you. Foothill Community College. Oh, dope diggity. I went to several community colleges. Let's see, Green River Community College, Mount San Jacinto Community College, Orange Coast Community College. Yeah, Orange Coast Community College. I liked Orange Coast. I think Green River probably had my favorite campus. It was in the middle of the forest, and they didn't cut down every single tree. So you'd be walking from one class to another, and the paths that you would go down would still be the forest, like the trees and shit. It's kind of one of those you have to be there kind of things. It's gorgeous. So I loved it, and that's where I got my job in radio. working with KGRG FM. Yeah, it was dope. Um, okay, some ranch. Appreciate it. All right. What is this person doing, dude? Weirdos. I can't wait to move out of Las Vegas and Nevada. Stick to the course. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. Anyway, Memba, what else is going on, buddy? It's a weird thing, being honest with yourself. You gotta be honest with yourself, man. Try and bullshit the world, but if you just bullshit yourself, you're asking for a disaster to happen. And I'm trying really hard to be honest with myself. Look myself in the eyes and be like, dude, we gotta handle this and we gotta handle it the right way. Also, I'm gonna steal some of her French fries. That's good. A pizza place, nice, dude. Remember my first job? My first job was with Live Nation. I was a ticket scanner for people going to concerts. It's basically all I did. Scan tickets. Very simple. Stand here, scan tickets. Remember the first show I ever worked, the Jonas Brothers concert. Yeah, right? These girls, all these different girls, it was all girls, obviously. Well, they would come in with these big posters. Now, the rule at the Verizon Wireless Amphitheater is that, well, you cannot have the posters. So we would confiscate them and set them to the side, right? Because the way that the amphitheater is designed, it's kind of on a hill. So if you have a poster, you don't want to obstruct the vision from the person behind you. So then also the Jonas Brothers that performing there, they didn't want the posters up anyway. So it was funny that when like one of their slow songs came on, all the girls in the crowd would bust out their cell phones and wave it back and forth. And I was like, this is the times, man. And this was back before smartphones. So it was like they would all bust out their Motorola flip phone and have the screen going. You know, back in the day, it was all about the lighter. You would have the lighters going back and forth, man. The flame, the passion of the music. You know, I had a crazy dream last night about music. It was insane. You know, it wasn't like I was in a band or anything, but like I don't know. It can't even describe it. It was just nuts. Anyway, so this band thingy. Oh wait, hold on. I'll read it in this whenever I stop, I'll take a look at what you said. So these girls are coming in with these posters, and we have to confiscate them. But a lot of the other ticket scanners were being nice about it. Like this one lady, these girls came up and we took their posters, and it was like, oh no, what are you gonna do to our posters? We worked really hard on those. And this lady working with me, she's like, oh, the Jonas Brothers, they're gonna collect all of the posters that you guys have brought, and they're gonna make it into one giant mural. And the girls were like, oh my God, really? That's so awesome. And I was like, no, we're throwing them away. And I just chucked it right into the trash can. This little girl, like 13, maybe 14 years old, was horrified. She was so upset, and I was pulled aside and told not to do that again. I thought it was funny. I didn't read the comment, but I saw the word Slipknot. I got to see Slipknot at Glen Helen. Amazing place to go watch a band. You know, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. It's great. Got to see Slipknot, Disturbed, Mastodon, Dragon Force. They were the ones that were headlining. I also got to see like Five Finger Death Punch, Under Oath, a bunch of other bands over before the main show started. They had smaller venues or stages off in the dirt. Lamb of God. It's great, man. All right, what'd you say? Oh, nice. That's dope, dude. Yeah, the new album's pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's really good. Well, why would I lie? No, Slipknot's amazing, man. What is up with this? Yeah, it's really good. It's his very good. It's very nice. You know, I don't know for how many months. I'm gonna throw a number out there. Might be close to be right. 8 months. After meeting Steven on stream, I had a trip up to Washington, and I got him something while I was up there, and I brought it back with me. Was it Iowa? Is that Iowa? Was that their first album, or is it just a self-title? I can't remember the songs that go with which album. I can't remember the name of. I'm a huge fan of the band, but I just listen to the music, man. I don't own all the records and stuff. I used to have a big CD collection years ago, but long story there. I used to own a shitload of books, shitload of CDs, video games, you name it. But when I got out of the Army, all my stuff that was in storage, they lost. So that's fucking great. Anyway, give me just a second. All right, what were you saying? It's self-titled? Okay, cool. What the hell is that? Yeah, so I got Killer Steven a present, and it's been sitting in my closet for months. I think about 7 or 8 months. It's been just sitting in my closet. Gig Stacker, brah. What's up? I've been wanting to talk to you, but you know we both have lives and we're both busy, so I'm not gonna harp on you about it. It would be nice to play a little bit of catch up one of these nights if you got like an hour or so just to chit chat. That'd be dope. Don't have to, but it'd be cool. Keep it cool, Mace. You don't want to scare them away. Yeah, so I have a present for Killer Steven that's just been sitting in my closet for months because I was hoping that we could arrange a meetup or something because he lives like right down the street from me, and nothing has ever come from that. I know he's a busy guy. He's got a family. I'm a busy guy. I got a family, so it'll happen eventually. I did think about, well, what if he has a P.O. box for fans or whatever? Why don't I just send it there? And I'm like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose of, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know why this screen. Hold on. This is really weird. The screen is like super fucking dark, and I can't see jack shit. Oh, I just got out of a job. Nice. Field Nation, I assume, correct? You still doing that? I hope you are. You're like the Field Nation king, man. Or do they have kings in Wakanda? Yeah, king. It would be considered king. Yeah, you are the Field Nation king. Top tier, man. Dude, it's been a crazy year, man. It's been a crazy year. It has. The chief of Field Nation. That's right, chief. Oh man, it's been 2019, dude. It's been a crazy year. Um, the book's done. There's a Kickstarter out for it. It's gonna fail. I already know it. Um, I don't know. It's that's a whole long fucked up story. But I do not let it dissuade me. The book will still be out probably within 3 weeks. So that's the plan. I'm cutting it up into two parts. And fortunately enough, the book it's already pretty long. So even if I cut it up in two parts, the part one is like 190 pages. So I think that'll be fine. So just getting home. Had to pick up fake wife some lunch. She wanted Wendy's. So because the kitchen is currently a disaster. Because every time we try to clean the house, for whatever reason, the little one just loses his shit. So, alright, I'll go pick up lunch then. I don't want to dirty any more dishes. Why in the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out why this... No. That's so weird. My bad. That is really bizarre. This is up all the way. I don't know what the hell happened. Anyway, to finish self-editing the book, long story. I got on chapter 4. Since I'm only doing a halvesy, I only got to go to chapter 15, which you think is great, but it's going to take a while. So I'm trying to get as much of it done today as I can. It's just a lot of reading, man. I'm sitting there like losing my mind. It's like I've read this thing how many times? Like I'm getting sick of my own book. It's a great book. I think it's wonderful. But I'm getting so sick of fucking reading it. Oh, I'm so sick of reading it. I really am. Ba ba ba. Blue skidoo, we can too. This inch back thing, I cut it a little too far, and no one's watching. That's cool, which is fine because I'm actually about to turn it off. So, anyway, I am your oh so glorious and beloved Mace Valor. Thank you for dropping by. Those of you watching in the future, thank you guys for making it this far. I mean, and I appreciate it. Gigstacker, if you are watching, I will hit you up on Discord and we will arrange a time to converse. As always, I'm your so glorious beloved Mace Valor, signing off.